Soul Soul, it's Timothy, aka Timothy Sims, and welcome to Townie Get a Life. In this series, we take a favorite Sims 4 generated townie and give them a mini makeover, a residential rental, and a life. In this episode, it's Bison Wilder. We first met Bison in our Johnny Zest series, Riches to Rags to Riches, now streaming on YouTube, where Bison was an original fan of Johnny's stand-up comedy. I thought they were cool and deserved a life, so let's jump into cast. And we are here in Curator Sim, where we are going to learn more about Bison Wilder. Bison is a young adult female. Their aspiration is to be a curator, which is so fantastic because this sim wants to collect everything the world has to offer, which is fantastic. That I feel is like the perfect aspiration for their name, Bison Wilder. They are roaming around, free on the range, running wild. Bison is self-assured, squeamish, and grouchy. Interesting. Now, I think the squeamish and collecting frogs and fish might be an interesting drama, so that'll be interesting to see. But now the grouch. I don't like grouch because I had a really bad experience with playing the family fortune, the Landry family. They were evil, they were angry, they were mean. Ugh, I can't. So we're gonna get rid of the grouch. I wanted to give Bison the love outdoors, but the squeamish conflicts. So, based on that outfit, you look like you go to brunch. So, let's do a foodie.
Over now. Oof.
For likes and dislikes, the boho decor, which is fantastic, because based upon that outfit, that is how I want to decorate their residential rental. Hipster fashion, cooking, rascals, preppy fashion, nice. Dislikes are the color white, even though they are wearing knee-high stockings of white. And alternative music. Turn-ons, basic, funny, gray clothes, the hairs of red, dark blue, and blonde. Interesting. Turn-offs are engineering, sense of humor, which I feel like conflicts with funny. Red clothes, even though they came with us with red clothes, and affection. Some of those might change. Now, we're going to change sense of humor to a green. Exactly, because we saw her at all of Johnny Zest comedies, so, and funny is the turn-on, so I don't really get that. And under more details, their gender is feminine, and they have all those feminine traits. And for orientation, they are attracted to women, they are not exploring romantically, and they are only gonna have woohoo with women. Fantastic, she's an A-gay. And of course, all of her romantic boundaries are yes, because they can change during gameplay. Now, let's take a look at Finley's walk. Okay, just a default walk, and that's right, no default of her own, she looks fabulous. Speaking of walking, let's walk the runway and see the fashions the game generated for Bison. And for formal wear, of course, that top reads Bison Wilder, but I don't know about those jeans. For athletic, I think it's great. Maybe we'll make it the top red or the bottom red, and also add some socks. And for sleepwear, I think it is Zeddy Ready. For party wear, I think that is so her style. For swimwear, I think that is fantastic. Maybe some cute pink sunglasses. For hot weather, I don't know. I think she'd be wearing shorts and maybe something more boho. For cold weather, I think that outfit is pretty great. Those boots are her everyday boots, so maybe we'll change those up. Some docks, perhaps. And for everyday, we're gonna keep this as is, maybe tweak just a little things, maybe some nail polish, a new nose ring color. Now for her little bit of makeover, the only thing we did was we added some red fingernail polish, and we need to change her nose piercing to a more of a gold. Oh, that looks great, and we'll apply it to all outfits. Gorgeous. Now for formal, we gave her a cute little boho dress, and I adore these little bow shoes. For athletic wear, we kept everything the same style, but we just changed the color to pink, these more of a black, and, made those reds, gave her some socks, and maybe she'll find some fish or frogs in that outfit too. Now for sleepwear, I was gonna keep that Zeddy ready, but then I saw this from Businesses and Hobbies and thought, that is boho, that is Bison. Now party is exactly the way she came. For swimwear, we just painted her nails pink to sort of match those slippers. Now, I couldn't find a pair of sunglasses that went with those very well, so we gave her these new shades from the Nature's Calling reward event. For hot weather, we properly gave her some shorts and a nice little tank top and some socks. And for cold weather, we kept it exactly the way she came. We just changed those shoes to more of a yellow Doc Martin kind of inspired shoes we have in game. And there you have it. So Bison, let's get you a life. Since we met Bison here at Brightchester, we are going to move them into Brightchester. We feel like they went to uni at Brightchester, maybe took a semester off and are living off campus. And they are going to live here at the Honeydew Fields Flats. This is where Johnny Zest lives. Of course, he's now in his caravan in Oasis Springs. And this, of course, is owned by the Elderberries, so we might see them. We're going to have Bison on the ground floor for 63 simoleons per day. Of course, it's furnished with kitchen and bath. And we have Bison here in their studio apartment. Of course, it's a good-sized kitchen and bathroom, and this is the living space. It's, small, but we are going to make it work for Bison. Now, when we jump into build buy, the only thing we are going to add is furniture that she would naturally have. We're not changing that kitchen or bathroom, so, kind of looks like the perfect rental kitchen and bath. So let's jump into build buy. We are back from build buy, and I think we did a nice job decorating the space that we had. Excellent. Bison, of course, is learning to cook. We don't want any fires. And looking at their bedroom with the boho, High School Years Pack gave us a lot of great things, as did Movie Hangout. And looking from up above, of course, there is a front door here, but we're going to pretend that, they have an agreement with the manager that they could put their bed there, because I feel like their friends are going to come from the back door. They're going to sit here and have food and play games, and then they're going to retire to this living space and play music and have some nectar. And then this is a perfect divider for their bed space or private space. And of course, there's probably a fire hazard in real life, but it is The Sims. And then some cute wall displays. And this, unfortunately, always disappears when we get too close to it. And then on this side, some curtains. And this space here, maybe we'll put a shelf for all the collectibles. And of course, we didn't do anything different with the bathroom or kitchen, just added furniture as if it was a real rental space. And then just kind of get a little closer. That, of course, is our cute little bed space. That's from High School Years. Hello, Bison. Hopefully you're learning. And of course, this cute picture, right? It makes me feel like it's, Bison, the Wild West, being wild out somewhere in Strangerville, perhaps. Cute little kitchen area with their plants. Now, in this episode, we are going to get Bison onto going after their aspiration. That is the life they want to live. They want to be a curator of collectibles. Now, they need to collect 10 collectibles. Collectibles can be found in many places, including in logs, under rocks, and by using the observatory. Okay, that's nice. The observatory. Now, I only know the one in San Myshuno that comes with city living, so we will probably go there. Maybe tonight. Okay, that way. I think you could probably use the observatory anytime, but I think of nighttime. And so maybe after, how are they doing on their skill? All right, maybe in a few minutes all right, she's doing fine. We will get Bison to San Myshuno and, use that observatory. Maybe she'll find some aliens or something cute. And Bison is off to observe the sky here in San Myshuno, the Myshuno Meadows Park. And they are going to use this very outrageously big telescope or observatory to observe the sky. Awesome. We got our very first one. Good job, Bison. They are focused. They in awe of the cosmos. Hello, feeling confident. Congratulations, a collectible print of the sky has been added to Bison's inventory. Okay, inventory, nice. Animals, planet, perfect. And let's see what else they can do. Moongaze or stargaze? Let's do some stargazing. They're focused, that'll be great. They love the cosmos, of course, beautifully decorated. I'm hoping that's their apartment. And of course, they love the style choices. Thank you. Awesome. Now, while they're observing the stars, let's take a look at their notebook. Perfect. Here, there are no entries yet. Perfect. But we can look here at household collections. And then it says space prints are found by using the observatory telescope. Nice. And there's that animals planet. Very nice. Perfect. Beautiful. And this is where we can find our collections. And Bison is back. Congratulations. A collectible space print has been added to Bison's inventory. She is now 2 out of 10. Oh, and we just have, did we get 2 of the same? That'll be interesting. And how are their needs? Their needs are pretty good. Now, I don't want to spend all our time here at the observatory getting her collections. I mean, we probably could, but, let's take those home and put them on the wall. As we were getting Bison home, we spotted this log, so it'll be interesting to see if they can find a frog or something fabulous in there. All right, one spotted eggplant frog. Of course, they are squeamish, so they are nauseated from that, but we got a frog. That's great. Okay, Bison, let's get you home. She's very uncomfortable. Oh, well, just as well. That's probably best to just go home, and now you have a pet frog, and of course, no texting and running. And we have Bison back home, and we did jump into Build By and got this cute little display from, of course, high school years. It sort of matches that cabinet as well. Spotted eggplant frog. Okay, aubergine frog. And then let's look at these photos. Oh, wow, these are enormous. Okay, perfect. We have also some more decoration. Can we do anything with those? We can view focus work. Okay, nice. And then can we just put an inventory? We don't want to do that. And all right, Bison, you're 3 for 10. And Bison is just viewing those. Of course, move them just to make them a little bit more stylish. Those are very lovely. And how, Bison, your needs are fantastic. Now, Bison's needs are good, but we are going to use the Townie, and then we will get them off to the Zeds because those will be coming shortly. Oh, yes, and then while they're doing that, we can give them some privacy. We also did put a table and chair out here, very cute, in their little patio area. Zed, and then hopefully they will have a great day tomorrow doing some collecting. Oh, great. And I totally forgot to even play test this. I thought there was just, that table was too big and too many chairs, but it all worked out just fine. All right. Good night, Bison. And Bison is almost awake. We're going to have a quick meal. Let's have some cereal because now they got Logic 2 from that observatory, but they're still just cooking 1, and I am afraid they are going to burn down the house. It's been a while in my game since I've had a fire. But oh no, they're sad, hated, and sad about it. What? We'll just watch them eat some cereal. You can't be friends with everyone, but Bison made more enemies over her life than she'd like? What? Okay, she only knows literally a handful of people, and none of them hate her. So I don't always agree with moodlets. They don't always feel connected. They just kind of feel random. All right, Bison. And one thing I discovered too, Bison is a student here at the University of Rochester Degree program drama, GPA. They got an F, but their course credits 6 out of 12, and they of course on probation. Well, that's kind of how we're seeing it. They're just taking the semester off. So speaking of Brightchester, let's go fishing. And we have Bison here at Darby's Den. We did jump into Cass and gave him this cute little Discover University outfit, sweater top for Brightchester, and those pants. And, you know, just because they are a Brightchester student. And then hopefully they can catch a cute little fish. They're sad, unfortunately. And, ooh, gross. That is from being squeamish. They do have impeccable taste. You're welcome, Bison. Of course, just a lovely view here in Brightchester. I wish we could go on boats and cross bridges. Oh, I think Bison... Oh, a log. Are we collecting logs? Oh, right. Well, back at it. Oh, what does Bison got? Nothing. Oh, they broke their pole. Oh, nice. Bison caught something. No, Thankton Blaketon. Bison isn't enjoying her time cast out with all these slippery, scaly things. Should she tackle the fact that she dislikes fishing? I'm gonna say no for now. Oh, awesome. They found a minnow. And that minnow, of course, is in their inventory. Nice. They are very nauseated by that, darn it, and sad. Well, nope, they can't. Bison is too far uncomfortable to do this. Oh, darn. Well, and while Bison is still uncomfortable, that is going to last for 46 minutes. And their hungers, you know, we're giving them a cinnamon roll. Hopefully that'll pep them up or not. And we discover this little stone here. And hopefully it'll give Bison something great. Oh, nice. That was so quick. Oh, Bison found a piece of limestone. It should have a fossil inside. Okay, perfect. All right, fossil rock. Let's extract fossil. Oh, wow. What? A hilariously tiny T-Rex arm. What? Nice. Bison is now at 5 for 10. Hilariously tiny T-Rex arms. And of course, that's just that broken fossil. And how are their needs? Okay, their needs are good. So let's see if we can find some more things. We'll just go roam around the neighborhood. Why not? And Bison has discovered another rock. So we are going to dug that up. Let's do a little shift tab, see what they're looking at. Very nice. Awesome. Bison found some platinum, or is that supposed to be platinum? But it looks like it's platinum. Okay, perfect. And it looks like they have some social needs. Excellent. So we'll get Bison home, and then maybe tonight we will go on a Cupid's Corner date for that social. Why not? She deserves love too. Nice. Bison is home. They are already 6 out of 10 of their collectibles. We are going to put this fish into the fish tank. Nice. Oh, perfect. He is there. Nice to see. Oh, so she's hungry? I don't understand that. It just says social. And then we are going to put this hilariously tiny T-Rex arms. Nice. That should probably go into a museum. But for now, we'll put that there and the rocks there. Nice. And of course, the platinum. Hopefully it's not radioactive. And then these robot savage parts, we'll just put them there for now. All right, because Bison needs social, I think we are going to go on Cupid's Corner and see if they can go on a date. Okay, that's perfect. Cute and adorable. We are just going to go with young adults, and we are going to take the very first match they get. All right. Oh my goodness. This is Bess Sterling? Oh my goodness. Perfect. Let's go on a date with Bess. Let's add to favorites. Go to save and ask to create a date. Okay, let's create a date. We are going to go on a get to know you date, and we are going to socialize, be friendly, socialize, be funny, and let's be romantic. Why not? Let's do all the socialing. And we are going to go to San Myshuno. We are going to go to the karaoke bar in the spice market.
Vapin.
And we are on a date with Beth Sterling, and we are just socializing. And this says, Bess and Bison are good compatibility. Oh my goodness, Bess and Bison. Too adorable. So we'll tell a funny story. We have to be silly. Perfect. Invest in legal money-making scheme. Beth Sterling. And we're being flirty, and Bess is being flirty back. Perfect. Let's just ask if single. Oh, I don't know. Is she single? Are you single? Is single? Okay, perfect. Oh, let's get you to bladder. Let's get to bladder. All right. Yep, that's right. Take that drink with you. Well, the date's gonna go on. We're gonna probably end the date. It's a bronze date, but we want to get back to collecting, and they need to eat something. So we're gonna end the date, Beth Sterling, but we will definitely see you again. Now, there are usually posters, and I think perhaps this direction. Oh, there is the box here. Perfect. And that will hopefully get Bison to number 7. Awesome. They found a poster. Night of the Cooling. Ugh. That's one of my least favorite things about The Sims, is when you work so hard on townies and then they just start disappearing. And of course, I don't think... Oh, Moonlight Massacre 3. That's exactly what happens during the cooling. All right, let's go. Oh, perfect. Another box. Let's go there and get a poster. And that'll hopefully take Bison to 8 out of 10. Perfect. Fashion District Travel. Nice. And they have those in their inventory. All right, we found one more poster for Bison. Maybe that was too many. But, you know, that is her dream. Her goal is to collect. Might as well get all that she can. She got the Every Pancake Tells a Lie by Angsty. Awesome. She is 9 out of 10. And we, hello, Trace. And we are going to get Bison home. And we have Bison home. They are just having some cereal, and we are going to put these posters here on this kitchen wall. And we popped into Build By and just kind of rearranged them a little bit better, but Bison can view them. It is Sims Day Friday. We like to call it TGIF. Thank Gnome. It's Friday. Bison has discovered another rock over here. Hopefully it has a terrific collection for them. This will be their 10 out of 10 collection. So that will be so exciting because it'll be the end of the milestone, and it will be the life we want Bison to have as a curator. All right. Okay, she's giddy, but we got nothing. Bison dug up a capsule. What could be inside? Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Mysterious time capsule. It's always fun to open a time capsule and catch glimpses of times past. All right, time capsule. Now, I think we're going to keep that in our inventory, and we are going to invite some friends over. So let's get Bison home. We will get taking care of that hunger and some hygiene. And maybe we'll invite friends over, and we'll open that time capsule with some friends and some nectar and have a party for our 10th collectible item. And Bison is having a little house party. She's having some pizza and Prosecco, perhaps, and she's getting ready to open up this mysterious time capsule. Of course, my Sim self, Timothy Sims, Johnny Zest, who she enjoys as a comedian, Beth Sterling, a perhaps love interest in the future, and her friend Guadalupe. All right, of course, the party guests have a mind of their own, but we are going to open up this mysterious time capsule. Let's open it. Oh, nice milestone complete. 10 out of 10. And what did Bison get? Bison found a My Sims trophy. All right, Jenny. There she is, Jenny Uncommon. Okay. And Bison has some friends gathered, so we are going to put Jenny right here with the rest of the collection. Well, Bison Wilder, I think you got yourself a life. You made some friends and you accomplished the first milestone in your aspiration. Of course, you are disappointed in that drink. Totally understand. And as Best Sterling exits the scene, I think it's time for us to exit this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. Dag dag.